Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So the other day I came across this story going around that, there's a girl that was a manager or whatever of this guy they call Bobrisky, that her life ended. She posted previously to say that she took the COVID vaccine, and after that she tested positive for COVID. After that, and she said she needed time off and she's unwell or whatever. And people were kind of like praying for her and stuff like that. And then the next thing then was this news trending that she's gone. Okay. So, but I want some people leave comments and say, oh my goodness, tell me it's not true. It can't be gone. Are you okay? Blah, 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 all of that. So I don't know, what the story is. Hopefully it's a fake news and people are just spreading because she was absent from Instagram. Maybe people assumed and started saying that whatever. But I thought I should use the opportunity to talk about COVID and a lot of the unknown things about COVID. People have to realize that COVID is a new virus. There's so much unknown things about COVID. I've had it. I thank God that I pulled through. So now when she said she took the vaccine, and because you took the vaccination, you have basically introduced COVID to your system. So you're bound to test positive because you have introduced it to your system. What the vaccination tries to do is bring the particular illness to your system in a controlled way so that your body now recognizes it. So your body then knows how to fight it. You get my point? So testing positive after vaccination shouldn't be surprising. Being unwell is not common, but it can happen because you introduced it to your body. That is what is meant to do. And the belief is that this one that is introduced to your system, if you're unwell with it, should not be as aggressive as the one that came itself. Because this one is a bit controlled. I'm trying to put it in a layman's term. But I wanted to really focus on the area of the fact that there's so much unknown about COVID, right? And it's going to take a long time for so much because there's so much variance. It behaves differently, if I can put it that way. I'll give you guys an example. I had COVID and I talked about it. I made the post about it. And I really want to say another thing is that our people are very secretive about it. There are a lot of Nigerians that have had COVID and they never spoke about it. When I had mine and I publicly made the post and said I had COVID and I had gotten better, that some people started reaching out and saying I had it too and I'm getting better. People started contacting me, oh my goodness, Tom, I hope you're okay. I had it too. I'm doing better now. That was when they now felt comfortable because I think they now feel like, okay, she has COVID, I've had it, we are the same, I can speak about it comfortably with her because she's had it. Our people stigmatized COVID. I don't know why. They stigmatized it so much as if you have committed a crime. COVID can happen to anyone. It can come to anyone. You can contact it anywhere. Okay, so that is another aspect, but people should be comfortable to speak because what happens is that some people have it and they keep it a secret. And then the visitor says they are coming. And they say, yeah, how am I going to tell the visitor not to come? Because you're supposed to isolate yourself. Some people don't want to isolate because if I isolate, people go to me, I get COVID. Or let me act as normal. Let me act as blah, blah, blah. Let me look. And the visitor comes to visit you and you let them. Because you don't want to say, I have COVID, don't come in. When I was COVID positive, I told people, don't come visit me. I have COVID. Right? But let me just say, going back to the fact that it is a new virus. So much unknown. In my own case, I had a cough. And I was like, that cough felt so unusual. Never had a cough like that in my life. I'm in my 40s, okay? And I'm like, it's so different. Like when I coughed, I felt like I needed to cough from my chest up. I don't know which other way to phrase it. And another thing is that I could feel a lot of phlegm that I felt like I need to cough it up. It was so unusual. And I rang my doctor and I said, I think I have COVID. And I said, I'd like to have a test done. And he organized the test and I got the test done. I was 100% sure that this has to be COVID. That was how I felt. And it was negative. I was like, that's strange. But this cough wouldn't go away. And most of my friends would be nurses like myself. And I remember speaking with a friend on the phone. And she was like, this cough is just unusual. I'm saying the exact same thing. Because I'm talking and I'm stopping because I needed to catch my breath. And I was coughing so much. Like I felt like I was coughing my lungs out. And she could hear it on the phone and she was like, this cough is not, And I told her that I was thinking it's COVID, but they said it's negative. Right? I'm emphasizing the fact that don't go by this or that because the government may say this or whatever, but there are some aspects until somebody comes and tell them, this is my experience, before they can add it to the list of the symptoms or the list of whatever, because there's so much unknown about it. I was negative for 2 weeks and I was coughing, right? The cough was 1 week. I remember making a video and I coughed so much that I had to cut off the coughs because it doesn't let me speak. I try to speak and then I start coughing. And if something is funny, I try to laugh. That's the end of that video because the laughter made me even cough even more. And I made those videos and I cut off the coughs and I, editing and, posted and all of that. And nothing else, there was nothing wrong with me. I was fine. Really, there was nothing at all. I was fine. Okay, so let me explain the cough a bit more. So this cough was so bad that when I'm sleeping, sometimes I couldn't breathe. There was a video that was going around where a man said, if you're coughing and you have COVID, you go on your knees and bend over and cough in that position. Like, honestly, when I started coughing, I did that position because I felt like it. I felt like the phlegm I'm trying to cough up is not coming up, and I felt like as it's stuck there, it's affecting my breathing. So I felt like I needed to bend down like that and cough for my phlegm. The way sometimes your body can naturally, feel like, okay, let me do this, let me do that. Natural body response, that's it. That's how, I'll be sleeping and I'll wake up completely like I couldn't breathe. And I'll bear down like that, I'll cough and cough it out. When I do that, I'm able to cough it up and then I fall asleep. After a while, it happens again that I felt so congested. I think that's the word. And, I make a separate video. I talk about what I use and things that I felt like helped me and all of that, because I don't want this video about that. But I want to speak about the fact that there's so much unknown about it, that you don't just go by 100% what has been said. And then I came across another video of a lady that tested positive so many times. It took forever length for them to finally test positive. Like I was saying, that was that first week, right? And then when my cough was feeling better, nobody in my house was coughing. Nobody, only me, right? About 2 weeks later, I started having feverish feelings. If you have lived in Nigeria, you know what malaria feels like. Or if you've ever experienced malaria, that's what I mean. It felt 100% like malaria. I would go in the shower and I would use the hot, the way hot sun will be sweeting you. You know what I mean? Like, you enjoy the feeling of sun on you. And when I'm having my shower, I put on the hottest water because it was so good for me. I was aching. Every single finger, every single joint ached so bad. My knees everywhere was aching. So, but the first day it happened, I had to go do a few errands. I went to 2 places, and then I did 1 or 2 errands. And I was like, I don't feel right. I felt like I had malaria. And I've not had malaria for more than 20 years now. The last time I had malaria was, when I was living in Nigeria, way back. But I know the feeling of malaria. My whole body felt like malaria kind of feeling. And I was like, And the first day I felt like that, it was very mild. But the second day, it was more. And I needed to go to another county. There was this plant I wanted to buy. So I needed to go to that other county to go get it. And they're the only ones that sell these plants that I wanted. But I was about to drive, but I said, no, I'm not going to put myself on the express road where I didn't feel 100%, And I went back home. I was like, no. And it started feeling worse. And then as the aches were just out of this world, like the joint aches and pains and everything, and the chills, you feel like you're shaking all the way to your teeth. Like I was like that. There's no other way. So I went into my bed and I put on the heat in my bed to warm up my bed, and I was like, oh, I'll be fine. But I was shaking so much, like there's no other way. My teeth were like that, and I said, nah, this is not right. Around 1 that night, I said, okay, I better go into hospital. This didn't feel right. I don't know what this is. But because my COVID test was negative, this time around I had a bit of a runny nose. When I say a bit, just like water come out of my nose. That's what it felt like. Completely liquid water came out of my nose. I got into hospital straight away. They put me separate from everybody. They put me separate from everybody. They did my COVID test and it came back positive. I was like, how? Anyways, and that was how I found out I was positive. What I'm saying is this. Do not expect the typical, what you have heard in the news is going to be this, is going to be that. Don't be too one way. Because I saw in the comment, people are saying, but if she do the vaccine, why is she this? If she die, why is she that? If she do that? And I just realized that there is so much people do not know, about this COVID. No matter how much information is provided, I just want to make it clear that there are still some things that the government does not know. The doctors may not know. So until every day they keep discovering new ones and they can add it. What I'm saying, there's so much unknown about these things. Take all the necessary precautions and don't be too quick to rule it out and blah, blah, blah. I say, it cannot be. It must be this. Don't joke with this thing. This thing is real, And this thing, when it will weaken, you will be so weak. I was sleeping non-stop. I was sleeping, just sleep, wake up, close my eyes again, wake up, close my eyes again. And eventually, my whole house got it. Nobody was sick. In my whole house, nobody went to hospital. Everybody was fine. But you see, they had to be tested automatically because I was positive. And they were all coming back positive. Nobody was unwell. Only runny nose. People just, maybe about 2 or 3 people had runny nose. Apart from that, nothing. And everybody became positive without the symptoms. No single symptom. You understand? So I just wanted to quickly, because when I saw, like I said, I don't know what this girl's story is, if truly anything happened to her, but every opportunity is a chance to educate or talk about something. I saw a lot of the comments, people asking questions, if she got the vaccination, if she did that. I just said, let me use the opportunity to come and address it. Hopefully it's a rumor that this girl, what's her name, Oye or something like that, you know, like she wouldn't be someone that I really know, to be honest with you. But I just thought it's an opportunity to, you know, use this to talk about COVID. And hopefully this is fake news and this girl is fine. Hopefully, you know, hopefully she's fine and nothing wrong with her. I just wanted to come and quickly share it with you guys. And if you want me, I can make a separate video where I talk about some of the things that I think helped me when I had my COVID. That I think, I'm going to put it out there, you know, that I think helped me when I had COVID. Anyways, I'll leave today's video here. As always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.